How's it going, guys? Chris Machi, matchmaker and vice president of Flex Fight Series. We have a woman war. A lot of people like to say lady fight. I like to say women war because there's no feel-out process with female fighters the majority of the time. And honestly, in the Flex Fights ring, it seems to be that our fans really like the female fighters a little bit more than the male fighters. And I can't be more excited to introduce you to these two awesome athletes. Out of Tennessee, we have Cameron Pollard flying into New York, Long Island, invading New York and Long Island to face the new up-and-comer 1-0 Brianna Nightingale. She had an explosive debut in our cage. Very, very slick boxing. Cameron, it seems like you are you love going forward. You love walking through punches, and you know, you seem to have a really, really good chin about you. And Brianna, you know, I see a little bit more of an elusive style. So this is gonna make for a really interesting fight. Cameron, you seem like you have some power in those hands, and when you hit girls, I see you know, they change. What is your attribute that you think bringing into this fight that's going to be a problem for Brianna Nightingale?
Well, I've been doing this for a minute, since I was about 17 years old, so I bring a wealth of experience. I've kind of modified my style. I'm still aggressive and everything, but I'm definitely excited to show my skill set and how it's evolved, but I'm still the same, like, power fighter I've always been, so.
Awesome. And Brianna, I guess the same question to you. You know, when you made your debut in the Flex Fight cage, I didn't see anybody sitting down. Once you threw one combination, I felt like the whole entire room stood up, because they saw that even though you're a debut fighter, you know, you must have been doing some serious work in the gym. So what do you think that you're bringing, you know, into this fold that's going to be a problem for Cameron Pollard?
Footwork. Footwork's a big thing that we like to focus on. So footwork is a key thing to any fighter. So it seems people in previous fights that she's had, that footwork seems to be an issue.
Have you got a chance to research a little bit? You know I watched a few of her past fights. Have you got a chance to research and really dissect her style?
Absolutely, here and there. Absolutely, but we don't focus on it overall, because that can get into your head. So we take a little bit at a time. That's all.
Awesome. And Cameron, you know, Brianna has fought now, so there is tape on her. Have you gotten a chance to look at that tape and kind of dissect it and figure out what you plan to exploit?
No, my coach just told me I had a fight, and I was like, cool. And that was it. I don't even know what stance she's in.
Oh, wow.
It don't matter.
Well, you know, honestly, I respect that because, you know, like Brianna just said, like sometimes I think fighters can get caught up in the mental aspect of it kind of too much, and it ends up being a little bit of a weight on their ankle because they're expecting certain things that might not actually come out. So that's definitely interesting. So Brianna, do you think that there'll be a feel out process or a feeling out process in this fight, or as soon as the bell rings, are we gonna see some fireworks?
I think we're definitely going to see some fireworks, but I believe there will be a feel-out process. So I think me and her are both going to try to feel each other out, and then we'll probably throw some fireworks after that.
And Cameron, same question to you. Do you think there'll be a feel-out process, or the fans should get their ponchos and umbrellas ready?
I think this is like a 6-minute fight, so I don't. If there is a feeling out process, it's not going to be very long. We've been training for like a really explosive, cardio heavy fight. So I think it's going to be a lot of action.
Awesome.
So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of time for a feeling out process, you know, in a kickboxing fight when it's 2 minute rounds. So yeah, I think everybody definitely get their money's worth just from that fight alone. There's so much action in kickboxing. Either you're hitting or getting hit.
Absolutely. So you know, in closing, you know, I want to ask you guys both. I know fighters, they take time to kind of take in the fight and really figure out, you know, really I guess visualize what they think the fight is going to come to fruition and what that's going to look like. Brianna, give me a fight prediction. How do you see yourself faring in this fight? Win, lose? I'm sure that you believe that you're going to win. And how do you think you're going to win?
Of course. If you're not going into a fight thinking you're going to lose, then you've already lost the fight. That's how at the end of the day, besides the physical, it's also a mental game. So everyone should expect to win, but you're also preparing to lose. It's double-edged sword, and at the end of the day, I know my time. No one's ever going to outwork me. I know that for a fact. My coaches know that for a fact. So I prepare for the worst and expect the best, and at the end of the day, my hand's going to be raised.
How do you think you will win this fight? Do you have any type of prediction, or it's kind of like how it comes, it'll come?
I see us going at it. I definitely see us going at it. I've also prepared for us to go at it. Like you said, she's got heavy hands. Let's see how heavy they are.
Do you see a knockout?
I don't.
Okay. And Cameron, same question to you. She's acknowledging your heavy hands. She's acknowledging that you have power in those hands. Give me a fight prediction. How do you feel, that you will win this fight?
Like I said, 6 minutes isn't a long time. We are wearing 10-ounce gloves. I believe it's 10 ounces, right?
Correct.
Yeah. I think as long as the commission don't stop it, it's going to go to this decision. I do see myself winning, obviously. But, yeah, I've been doing this a long time. I have a lot of fun in there. Yeah. So, I've prepared very well for this fight. I've been working hard for years now. I started out as a striker before I went to MMA. It was kind of my first love in the sport. So I have a lot of fun when I get to do these kickboxing fights. And so yeah, I definitely either see it being a TKO due to the stoppage or doctor stoppage. I don't really know how serious y'all athletic commission is up there, or it just going all the way. But yeah, I see myself winning, obviously. But
Awesome. Just one little extracurricular question to both of you. Cameron, I'll start with you. Have you ever traveled for a fight?
Yeah, we have a hard time finding girls to fight me down here, so pretty much all my fights I've had to travel. I think the longest, my coach is right here, I think the longest I ever traveled was 4 hours or something to fight. Yeah, so I've never traveled this far, but yeah.
Okay. And Brianna, her coming into your hometown, fighting in front of your crowd at the venue that you took your first win at, very impressively. Is there any added pressure?
Yes and no. At the end of the day, the only pressure there is the one I put on myself. So I get love and support from my friends and family, and that's it. They support me in what I would like to do. This is my choice. So the only pressure that is put on me is myself. That's it.
Awesome, guys. Well, listen, from Flex Fight Series and me personally, I want to thank you guys for accepting these fights and putting your bodies on the line, working inside and outside of the gym, getting the eyes on our brand. It's very, very important to us. We put a lot of work in to make you guys look like the stars that you deserve to look like. Again, we appreciate you from Flex Fight Series. You can get these tickets, www.flexfights.com. You can get their tickets. There's still very few left. And if you can't make it to the live gate, let's get the pay-per-view, guys. Let's support these fighters now so that you don't look like a bandwagoner later. www.flexfights.com for the pay-per-view as well. Thank you, guys, and good luck.